Hello, and welcome back to another tutorial. This time I will take my own old Carl Zeiss Planar 80mm 2.8 for my Hasselblad. And yeah, I will do some cleaning of the lenses, or the lens elements. The very front element has some, well, it's used a lot, and the coating is not really so good, so it maybe looks a bit, yeah, I see what I can do with it. But I will take the whole back lens group apart and the front lens group apart and show how you actually go into it and do the cleaning. I mean, from my point of view, we need some tools. We need a lens spinner. This is an old compass which I have filed and grind, so it actually fits very good in the small notches on the retaining ring, like here. And we need a 1.2mm flathead screwdriver. This is a Vera, which I have filed. I've used it a lot, so I need to file it again, and that I've done. We need a torch, just a small one, and we need some rubber tools for actually disassemble the lens element and put the lens on when I clean it. Those you can actually get from Japan hobby tool, or you can buy them on the Amazon or something. There's also another type which I have here, which you just take apart, get them in many different sizes. So I will also use it here. We need some gloves, good for working with lenses, and we need some PEC PAD, lint-free wipes, and we need some Eclipse, which I have here. I think it's good, but sometimes I also use the zipper, and I connect a thin needle so it's easier to apply the fluidium on the lens surface. What else to do? Yeah, we need a clean desktop. So for doing so, I found out that a lint roller is actually very handy to just clean my table from every dusty thingy. So it is actually quite effective. So by doing so, there is nothing left on the table. Now let us go into the lens itself. I will take off the front ring using a rubber tool. I could have used, I mean, if it sits so tight, I can use my my lens tool here, which you also can buy. That's some of the many different types of lens spinner. So by holding it here, you have a good grip on it, and and just loosen it with a spinner. There's no need for taking the whole thing out. And then I will just use my rubber tool here, so it's easy to unscrew it. And then it comes apart. So it is the lens, no, the nameplate And there is another ring that has to come off. It can only sit one way because of the small pin here goes into here. So, I mean, it should stay there. So, it's easy. There's no need for taking out the 3 screws. So, the only thing I have to do is take off the front lens group. And by using my black thingy here, rubber, I just put it on here. Maybe it's a little too big, but I can use the other one, which is also very good, and just press and off it goes. So I will take both the front and the back lens group out and then clean them and put them back in again. So that's it. The back lens group is something similar, but can I use this one? Yes, it goes. And to get it more stable, I put all the rubber tools here. The full set, I put it in, and it's more stable. So instead of using the lens spinner tool here, I can just put this in. I mean, instead of using the lens spinner, I can first try to unscrew it with the rubber thingy here. And you need a good press on it. Yeah, comes off. I had have made a film about this lens yesterday, but something went wrong with the camera. I mean, my memory card, so yeah, it doesn't really go. So I will just make it again. There was just a small hair. So now we have the 2 lens groups, which looks like something here, and then we can take them apart. So I will begin with the front lens group, which we have here, and actually I will begin with the front lens. So by doing so and have it adjusted so it goes almost okay there, not too tight to the edge, but still, and then have a good grip on it. I loosen it, but there are other notches here. See that I used to take the front lens group out, but the inner retaining ring also need to be unscrewed. So by doing so, it comes off. Some lenses have some thread lock on, and if there was something in this one, then I should have used some nail polish remover on a cotton bud. And if the lens, if the retaining ring was screwed in, like here, I should just add a little of this on the edge here around, or maybe over here. Well, but off it goes. Then here we have it. Now, now to the more delicate thing, and then I need some gloves. You can use whatever glove you want, just not put fingerprints on the lens, so you are in a safe position. Now, so I will just put the lens in my hand and flip it over like this. Here we have it. Now, so it looks here, and actually I could just unscrew the back ring at the same time, so I can show you how the front lens group is actually put in. Here there are some tracks of thread lock still. So I will just add some nail polish remover, and hopefully it can be unscrewed easier. See, and over here it will go all the way around. Very easy. So, and then need more adjustment here. Yeah, and then we need a good grip. It should come off. Yeah. So. And then I can just pop the lens out in my hand. Have to clean it anyway. But this is just to show you how the things actually look when I have them in my hand. So this is how it looks. So yeah, that's the front lens group. Now I need some stand to put the lens on when I clean it. So I will just use my lens spinner tool here, which could be good to put them on, and then make the actual cleaning. Now I need a PEC pad here, and I need some Eclipse. Well, maybe I should show you how it actually looks at the moment before I clean it. Well, you can see it looks actually nice, but how about have a like through it? Well, there are some thing on it, so let's give it a try. So I'll just use one corner over here and put the Eclipse on. So, and just gently around and out. Yeah, it looks good. Now, how about the other side? Can it fit there? Not really. Not good. So how to do with that? I can use my rubber thingy here. and possibly put it on somewhere. Too big? Not good. Too small? Okay, well, I can do the other side again, but I take the back of the inner lens and just add a lot of, not a lot, but some. Yeah. Okay, we take a look through it. See, there was a ring on it, and so I will just do it again. Of course it did that, but we give it another go, and hopefully it'll be a lot better. So, and then go so. Okay, that's actually good. Yeah, so I will just put it back in again, and if I do so, then it should be possible to just put this here we have it. And then I can use my rubber thingy again. I mean, I could add some thread lock, but I don't think it's really necessary. But yeah, well, I could just for showing you how this actually that is done, so the full process is, so you can see how it's actually done. So I just need a piece of paper somewhere and add some thread lock. This is I prefer the purple one of thread lock, Loctite 222, which is the softest of those. And then I will just add some on the edge, just a little drop, nothing more than that. It's really enough. And then I can just so. Click. It says. And yeah, just screw it on. I use my back of my fingers to not touch the there was some dust fragment here. Yeah, it looks really good. There's something there. Sometimes they just fool around all those dust. Okay. this is a tutorial. I will not sell the lens afterward, but so I will do the inner section first. I can use this one, and actually I can put it on here to use it as a good stand. And then I can do the other after. So, and the last corner of this PEC pad haven't been used yet. Just add and then move gently around. So yeah, one can actually not see what's happened, but because the surface on the front is not really good, but see there's some fingerprints and so on. But flip it over, and then no, I have only 4 corners on the PEC pad, so I take another one. And then just need a corner more. So give it a yeah, as I said in the beginning, this lens has not a good, you can already see there's a lot of the coating on the front is not really good anymore. But actually the lens looks much better than it was. So and then I can just add it back into the lens. And there's nothing there, so I just flip it over and put it into the mount here. So, and then yeah, I will do it again by adding just a small drop. That's all I need for not unscrew itself. Oh gosh, come on. Go into the bloody thread. Okay, it was wrong. So, it says click. And then just screw it in just a little. So that was the front lens group. And then the same will happen with the back lens group, but it's a bit different. You see, the lens group is actually held in place. So there's a back ring here that's held in place by 1, 2, 3 small screws, and therefore I need the 1.2 millimeter screwdriver. But before I do so, and then I will take off the back retaining ring, because then I have a good grip on the retaining ring with my lens spinner. So you see it fits perfect, and then I will just unscrew it, I mean loosen it. And of course I will do the exact same thing with the inner back lens. And I could have used some, yeah, I could have used the rubber, but also here they have used some thread lock. So again, just add a few drops of nail polish remover on a cotton bud, and then especially over here they have some, and it will loosen up the thread lock. So, and then adjust my lens spinner. So, and this time it's really important to have a good grip and really control the lens spinner. So and now it's easy to unscrew it. So here we are. Now I will just pop this out in one of those smart thingy here, especially on this one. Nah, it cannot fit perfect. Can you fit there? No, 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 no. Okay. I'll just put it down here. So, and there it is. And I also take out the other lens, so I can make both of them. See, there is no need for taking the three small screws out, but it was because I first, when I'm looking to the lens and make the first film, so I just took a closer look into it. But this is how it looks. So just to show you how the actual lens assembly is, just take this. This is how it looks. So you can see there isn't that much inside. And put this aside, and first I will make the inner here, and for that I need a, yeah, this fits perfect. It's number 3 in this case here. So it goes there. It fits really okay. But how does it actually look before? Well, it's not a big problem, but there is some, yeah, it could be haze, likely haze. I will not do that at the moment. It's not the case in this film. So maybe I should have a more stable stand like this. Yeah. and I have 3 corners and this PEC pad left. And then add some. You see, the cleaning fluid has to go out to the edge, because when moving around here, I think it will be fine if you go out with a wet edge. If it's a dry edge, I think it doesn't have the same, because then there could be some left here. Well, just my point of view. It couldn't go there. Not there. Okay, we go for this. And then have my good stand here. It's perfect to do that. And I use another corner, the last one, and then add some cleaning fluid. Looks really nice. How about when... Yeah, it's not a perfect lens. I mean, it's old. There are some hair or whatever it is. Yeah, it's not a new lens. So, but it's just to show how you actually go into the lens and do the cleaning process. So, okay. Now, I will put back in the retaining ring here. And screw it in again. Just go backwards to set it says click, and I hit the thread. And here we are. And then the back lens is coming here. And it looks fine. So, and there it is. For this one I can also use the last of the thread lock here. Just a little. And it will go all the way around, so it's fine. Click. And then it's easier to use a rubber lens tool to unscrew, to screw it in. And then add a good pressure and whoop, tighten it. So that was actually that. And now it's time to put it back into the lens assembly. No, the shutter assembly once you set. So that will do so. I think I will not use any thread lock because then it's easier next time. But I could have used that So it goes in and just to catch the thread, click. So, and now it's just the lens has a mark here, and it has, so you see there, yeah, it has been there for I don't know how long, but there's nothing to do about it. It's just in the coating or scratch or so. Now the front lens group goes in, and it's the same. Catch the thread by moving backward, I mean counterclockwise. So and then use a rubber tool or your lens spinner, it doesn't matter, and then we can just tighten the front lens group by using the lens spinner tool, and then so. And then the filter ring goes in. It can only sit one way there, and then the nameplate. Use a lens spinner tool. Sometimes I go a little crazy about going in. Says click. Then I can just so well the lens surface in this lens was not that so good, but I think it turned out to be much better. You see, I mean, before it was really bad. There's still some kind of haze or whatever. It doesn't matter for me, but one maybe could give it a try with some hydrogen peroxide, 3%. I don't know, maybe I will do it, but for me it's not a problem. So thanks for watching, and hope you enjoy the content. Bye bye.